Hi, this is Jithesh Sathyan. WhatsApp number +919656611829. Today's short talk is part of a series on Shakti Mahimna Stotram of Durvasa, also called Srividya Mahimna Stotram. We'll continue discussion of verse 5 on Vagbhava Bija I. Verse 5. Vande Vagbhava Mainda Vatma Sadrisham Vedadi Vidya Giro Bhasha Desha Samudbhava Pashugadas Chandamsi Saptaswaran Talan Panja Mahadvanin Prakata Yatyatma Prakashenayat Tad Bijam Padavakyamana Janagam Sri Madrige Devaram. Okay, so we discussed that the Vagbhava Bija has been formed by combining A, E, A along with M. The alphabet A is the first alphabet in Sanskrit, and texts like Mandukya Upanishad describes it as the root from which all sounds originate. A is the Adhara Shakti, base energy, and is the first alphabet which combines with to form Pranava. A, U, Ma, Ma, Om. The base energy of the individual is Kundalini Shakti. We already discussed in verse 2 that A corresponds to individual self. I corresponds to AI. Thus, this is a combination of individual self and Kundalini. A, as we mentioned, is the Adhara Shakti or the Kundalini, and I, which is the individual self. So AI. So these two then becomes a combination of individual self and Kundalini, or the Shiva and Shakti in the individual. So self being Shiva, Kundalini being the Shakti. As a result, it is a combination of Shiva Shakti in the individual, which is activated with Anuswara to form the Vagbhava Bija I. The significance of A as the root of sounds is discussed, and Upanishads specified in the explanation can be referred for further details. Like as I mentioned, the Mandukya Upanishad gives details on how it is the origin of the various sounds. This explains why Vagbhava Bija is described as the source of words, sentences, and meter in this verse. Being the spirit of sound energy, all words, sentences, and meaningful expressions is anyway thus a result of the Vagbhava Bija. That is why all words and languages used by humans and animals are described as originating from Vagbhava Bija. We discussed in verse 2 that Kundalini resides as Bindu inside the triangle in Mooladhara. The circular Bindu is compared to the moon, and luster emitted from this concentrated energy having circular form is compared to moon's glow. All Hindu scriptures consider Vedas as the base. Aim, formed by A, E, A, has a hidden significance in Vedic trilogy of Rigveda, Samaveda, and Yajurveda, used commonly to explain the hidden meaning in the three kudas or divisions of Srividya mantra and Gayatri mantra. The first alphabet is the first word in the first verse of Rigveda. Rigveda starts with the term Agni, so which is A. The first alphabet in the first word is the first verse of Yajurveda is E, Ish. So E is the first word, first alphabet in the first word of Yajurveda. A is the first alphabet in the first word of Rigveda, and the first alphabet in the first word in the first verse of Samaveda is A, again Agni. Hence, considering the first alphabet in the first word in the first verse of the Vedas, its origin can be attributed to Aim, formed from A, E, A. Thanks for listening.